Det är ju en identifierare som är unik och som du alltid har med dig. Det är ingen risk att du förlorar. Det är...
So you can keep an eye on me?
Yes.
Nu är jag inte rädd. Det känns som att vi inte där än kanske med tekniken att chip hackas på det sättet.
Paying for coffee is now as simple as a touch of your hand. A microchip implanted beneath the skin gives people the same capabilities as dozens of cards and devices.
What was once confined to science fiction movies...
This may be a little uncomfortable.
Just implanted a radium diode. They have the access codes to your drop spot.
...is now reality for some.
I can pay, open doors, and have my business card in there as well.
These Aussies say they're being microchipped to simplify their lives.
Which will connect to my work pass, which will allow me access to my office, to use the printer, to use the scanner.
We won't need any ID cards, we won't need any PIN codes, access cards or anything, so we can live a much sort of freer life.
The microchip is the size of a grain of rice and the procedure takes just 15 minutes.
Using public...
Habakkuk 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of GMS is pushing this word day in and day out through faith and sincerity and diligence. Alright, man, this is March 3rd, 2019, the year of Karagma, the year of the Mark. But yeah, man, I want to make a quick video on this. I don't know what I'm going to title it, but I'm going to give it a title. But what I am going to talk about right here is how this microchip is coming. It's been coming, it's been here, and it's coming in fast and rapidly, and they're going to push it on you, man. Alright? So, what I brought out was Habakkuk 2 and 3 just now. But it's coming, man. It's talking about the chip, man. And it's coming. It's coming now, and it's coming fast, man. And you need to prepare yourself, man. Because by all means necessary, do not get that chip. Brothers, do not get that chip. Alright? Because you are setting yourself set up for yourself for death by the Heavenly Father if you get that chip, man, because he also tells you not to get that chip, man. Alright? So what is the RFID chip? Well, I'm going to refresh your memory if you don't remember. The RFID chip. The definition of the RFID chip, which stands for radio frequency identification, a data collection technology that uses electronic tags for storing data. The tag, also known as electric label, transponder, or code plate, is made up of an RFID chip attached to an antenna. Alright? So this is going to go in your skin, man. Because watch, right now, man, the US dollar is dropping, man, and it's dropping rapidly, man. Alright, I don't care what nobody got to say. They got to say, it's like, oh no, the money's good, the economy's booming. Nah, man, it's going down the toilet, man. Already places like Venezuela, China, Iran, man, they already dropped the US dollar, man. Money ain't worth there, man. It's not going to be worth here in the US, man. Alright? So this is what they use. They're using this RFID chip, man, to use it as a new currency, man, as part of a new world order, man. Alright? So you're not gonna be able to walk around with cash and everything, and all y'all who's sitting there saying, oh, I'm running up my bag, I got my money, man, you know, I got my sack, I got my cheese, I got my cheddar. Well, you finna run up an RFID chip, man, which is gonna be going in your right hand and or forehead, man. Alright? All that cash shit is finna be gone. And to be truthfully told, we've been cashless, man. We've always been cashless. We've been cashless. Where's this cash, man? Alright? This is the year of the charagma, man. 2019. This is the year that the Heavenly Father is finna push this chip, man. We're getting so close to getting up out of here, man. And it's shapaf, man. It's beautiful. All right. Now, if you're wondering why I say this is the year of the charagma in my videos since 2019 it started, man. Well, this is what the word charagma means. The classical Greek word charagma, translated as mark, because charagma means mark of the beast. And in Revelations 13 and 16, which I'm gonna finna get that out. Revelations 13 verse 16, I'm gonna read down to 18. Alright? And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Alright? That's where that chip's gonna go into, man. When the US dollar officially drops and money ain't don't mean shit and all that money you got in your bank account is worthless, is now toilet paper, you're gonna have to get this chip, man, to make sales, man. You won't, like, shit, it's coming, brothers. And honestly, I can't wait, man, because we almost out this motherfucker, man. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, say he had the mark of or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Come on, man. When the US dollar dropping, you gotta get out this shit, because they gonna push this chip, man. They gonna push it on you. You gonna get forced to do it. You ain't gonna have no choice. You can sit there and be like, oh, I don't want the chip. I ain't gonna get the chip. But how you gonna be able to buy, sell? How you gonna get food? How you gonna take care of your family? How you gonna do that, man? Without that chip, you can't do these things, man. And they gonna make it mandatory where everyone has to get it. But if you sitting there gonna say, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if I don't want to get that chip? Well, you're gonna die, man. Truth be told. All right. But that's the goal that you want to do. That's the goal you got to take, man. That's the path you need to take, man. Because don't get that chip, man. The Heavenly Father is going to put a great wrath upon you, man, if you take that chip. And you can't repent for that, man. You can't at all. You take that chip, and then you realize that you're not supposed to get that chip, and then you try to take it out your skin like, oh, you got it out your skin, and you just throw it away and act like you all good and everything. Nah, man. The Lord saw you take that chip. You're a sellout, man. You sold out. You ever heard like little rappers be like, oh, you're a sellout. Well, you sold out to the Heavenly Father, man. Alright? It's real deal game over. And you can't go back to nothing. Or get right at all if you take that chip. So I advise you choose death. I ain't taking a chip. Shit, they gonna have to put me to death. And that's real. Because I ain't taking that fucking chip, man. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Everyone knows what that number is, man. The 3 6s, man. That's what the mark of the beast is, man. Don't you take that chip. Now, real quick, I'm gonna bring out some quick articles real quick, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, man, because I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to hurry and make a point of good across, because it was just running through the spirit. Why currency experts expect the dollar to struggle in 2019, and it is. It's already struggling. People keep wondering why. Before I read the article, they wonder, oh, why is everything getting more expensive? Man, they taxing like, man, at my plant, man, at my plantation, my job, man. I noticed it, and people noticed it too. Some people wanted to buy, some Edomites wanted to buy some cigarettes, and one day, like last week, we were selling them for like $6 flat, but then they rose up just like 15 to 20 cents, man. And everyone's like, whoa, why did it rose up, man? Like I kept getting a whole bunch of people complaining about it, like, why is it so much, man? Well, I didn't realize that the currency is dropping, man. So everything's gonna start getting more and more expensive. You're finna walk into Walmart one day. What a gallon of milk is like, what, $2.50, $2.70? All right, you're finna walk in Walmart one day when milk is like $7 a gallon, $8, damn near 10, about $10, man, for 1 gallon of milk. That's proof to show you that The US dollar is falling, man. The currency is falling. All right? Everything's going to get more expensive. And people won't be able to afford things because it's way too expensive. A loaf of bread, what is a loaf of bread? What, 250, 270 as well? Maybe cheaper than that. I can't remember, but a loaf of bread is going to be costing like fucking $9.50. Maybe even damn near $11, man, for a loaf of bread. A loaf of bunny bread. All right? With many of its supportive themes for the US dollar dispatching as 2018 draws to a close, currency analysts are beginning to brace for a weaker buck in 2019. The dollar is on track for its best annual gain in about 3 years after an abysmal, if I'm pronouncing that right, 2017, when the buck, as measured by ICE US dollar index DXY, dropped nearly 10%. For 2018, the popular gag looks up 5% at this point. According to the FactSet data, with the currency also showing gains against both developed and emerging market monetary units. So should bulls pop the campaigns and brace for another year of dollar dominance? Maybe not. A number of factors that boosted the buck in 2018 might not feature, at least not to the same degree, next year currency strategists and analysis say. For example, the dollar benefited from President Donald Trump's tax plan supportive economical data, as well as the Federal Reserve's increase of benchmark interest rates. Moreover, the most potent catalyst for U.S. currency has been its re-established appeal as a haven currency amid tariff battles between the U.S. and its trade partners, in particular China, under the assumption that an increase in important duties would be more detrimental, if I can pronounce the words right, salachya if I'm not pronouncing the words right, I apologize for that. For other international participants, the dollar became a comparative more attractive wager. While the U.S. trade dispute hasn't been resolved, far from it, by some measures, the world's two largest economies are at least back to man, I can't read tonight. Nego type date, I don't know, table since the G20 summit in Argentina, which means the market may be closer to getting some modicum of relief in rhetoric and trade, assembling the latest development with yahawah technologies don't entirely scuttle the discourse. Alright. I'm just saying, it's basically saying how it's struggling, and then, the trade, the China trade, man, because, China ain't even dealing with the US dollar anyway, man. You already see how that's going. Alright? They're not even winning. They don't want US cash. It's like, no, we don't want it, man. We don't want it. And in China, they pushing the chip also, man. It ain't just Sweden in the video I showed you at the beginning. But I'm going to read a little of this. I'm going to skim down a little bit, and then I'm going to get up out of here, man. This is on the South China Morning Post. Alright. It says, under skin chip implants as small as a few grains of sand used for payments at MWC Barcelona. Right. So they're starting using it as payments, man. Because how you gonna get your gas in your car? How you gonna get your food? How you gonna be able to buy clothes? It's with that chip implant, man. But don't you get that chip? A man volunteered to have a chip inserted under his skin live on stage at the world's largest mobile industry fair in Barcelona on Monday, which was last week. And another man who had already undergone the procedure showed off how he could make a payment with it using his smartphone. Edgar Porras said he decided to have the radio frequency identification, I can't not read tonight, the RFID chip implanted because it contained credentials to open the door to his house. Right, man. Also with that chip, it's going to help you open doors, man. You never have to grab, the doorknob or anything. You just put your hand up to the door and it'll unlock it. He even said, it's super for me, very useful because I have an automatic house. He said, adding what he was further motivated by the fact he could withdraw it very easily, simply making a little cut and pressing it. As Pons was undergoing the procedure, Alex Rodriguez, Vidalo, a scientist, engineering curator and explorer at a Barcelona-based technology company, Alpha said the chip is the size of a grain of sand or two, and it's covered in a material that is biocompatible, so our body does not degrade it over time. During the presentation at the MWC Barcelona, organized by Spanish bank Sabadell, if I'm pronouncing that right, a man named Paul, who had already been fitted with a chip, made a payment by placing his smartphone over the skin of the chip. What we have been seeing now, it is what the future of payments could be, said Anna Poragro, if I'm pronouncing that right, a financial services manager at Sabadell. So look, man, they're already making payments with the chip. That's going to be the new world order, man. All right? That's how you're going to be making your payments. That's how you're going to be paying your bills. That's going to how you be buying food, man. But the Lord told you not to do that, man. Do not take that chip. You're marking yourself for death. That's why it's the mark of the beast. That's why it's 2019. It's going to be pushed. This is the year of the Karagma, which means the year of the mark. That's the mark of the beast. Don't you get that RFID chip. You're fucked if you get that chip. There's no turning back. If anything if push comes to shove, man, choose death, man. All right? Say no to the chip and be put to death if you have to, man. And if you're the Lord's men, if you and yahawah and yahawashi rawchaa, I'm one of those men, part of the elect. He's gonna provide and look out for his men, man. He is. Some of my brothers gonna have to die for this, so it is what it is. All right, that's where the real deal faith comes in. But yeah, man, I wanted to make a quick video. I just wanted to bring out just a very small amount of scriptures. I wasn't trying to make this video too long, but I just want to get my point across and bring out some information. Hopefully that yahawah and yahawashi rawchaa, that this lesson was edifying. But I'm finna get up out of here, and I wanted to know that this was good for information for everyone. But other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. First, I'll get out of here. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. Double honor to the apostle and others of GMS has been pushing this word day in and day out sincerely. Once again, this is the 3rd of March 2019, the year of the Karagma, which is the mark. But other than that, shalom, brothers.